How's it been with De Boer so far? What kind of manager is he?
It's been fun. It's been hard the first 2 weeks. We're playing a lot of 11v11, where we get to know his ideas on top of what we built in the last 2 years. So it's fun to play. It's hard preseason, but it's better to play with the ball than just doing some runs. It's been good. Also, he addresses things right afterwards. Like the next day before practice, we have little video meetings where they will just point out little details. So, and I think once we go a little bit further in the preseason, it will go more and more into detail. Yeah, but it's fun, and I think we all are happy to be back in here and working out and building on what we did the last 2 years.
Have you met the newest signing?
Yeah. So, yeah, I met him. It's good for the club. I think he's a very good player. What I saw on videos, and I think last year when we had our games, he played as well, so we could watch a little bit. I think he's a good addition to our roster, also for the locker room. I'm pretty sure the Spanish-speaking guys will take care of him really quick. And so, no, good. Happy that he's here, and let's see once he get out there training with us. Right?
There's conversation that MLS needs to, if it wants to continue its growth, it needs to relax the rule about 3 designated players as a maximum on each roster. I was curious if you as a player had any opinion on that.
It's difficult for me to say with all that salary cap stuff. So I'm in the US now a little bit over 2.5 years, and I haven't figured out the salary cap yet, to be honest. It's TAM and GAM and all this money. There's so many things that have to be in place with the DP. It's just a rule, right? So it's a rule that's made by the league. I think rules can change. I don't know if they will change. So if you want to, I think the MLS is going into a way where they want to sign younger players. Like when you look back the last 5 years ago, it was just these older players coming over here. But then you have guys like Ibrahimovic and Rooney that are big stars in Europe, but they come here and do well and they work hard. And this is, I think, what the league needs. And also bringing in younger players helps to get the game faster, and bringing in good coaches as well. That's the other thing. It's not only the players, also the coaching, so that all the young kids that come up, like I would say like 14, 15, 16, get very good coaching in the early years. So, and this is where the potential of this league is, because I think the youth academy systems, the way Atlanta does it, I think Kansas City does a pretty good job as well. The way they set up their academies is the right way, and this is the way to go to get younger players in higher quality.
Kevin, what does it say about this team to be the defending MLS Cup champions and then to sign the 2018 South American Player of the Year?
It's very good. I think it's a sign, and it's a signal to the league that we're not done yet. We want to. I think Frank, the coach, said it right at the first meeting. He was like, "We are the hunted ones this season." So, and if you can add a player like Martino to our roster, it will be a signal that says, "Look, hey, they are going and trying to get better and better and better." And yeah, it will be a challenge. We know it. That's why we prepare very well right now. Yes, we have a shorter off-season and a shorter preseason as well. That's why we started a little bit earlier than most of the teams. But that's our job, and that's the things that we love. We love to go out there and play soccer.
Anything else for Kevin?
Was this kind of just the worst kept secret? I mean, it seemed like everybody kind of knew and was waiting. Was there talk in the dressing room of when is this going to happen? And he's at the airport.
I had friends that were like, "Kevin, is he signed? Is he not signed?" It's like, "I'm sorry, guys, I can't tell you anything. I don't know anything else that was in the media." So yeah, it's been out there for a while. I think the club did a good job of keeping it from the official standpoint. Mm-hmm. No one said anything. I think that's a very good way to go. Even with Miguel, even with Barco, it was like the rumors are there. There's just way too many people in social media to keep it all quiet. But I think the club does a really good job of just, once it gets out there, the club will make a good statement. And I think that's the way to go. If you just spread rumors and you have leaks in your building, that's something that we don't want. And I think that's over here, everybody respect each other, and this is the way to go, to just keep everything that's inside here stays inside. Everything that's supposed to go out can go out. But no, happy that he's here. I hope that he can train with us very early now, pretty soon, so that he gets to know us, gets to know all the players, and we get to know him.
you've mentioned your interest in coaching, and you look at with the Tata and his philosophies and things like that. I know it's early in camp. Have you noticed the difference between Tata's approach from a South American perspective and Frank, the European way of maybe handling with drills or maybe 11 on 11s, anything like that?
What we are doing is a lot of tactical stuff already. So it's playing, yes, but it's also like these little hints that he gives, these little details, like how he wants it. He wants to have tight spaces, building triangles when we play. What we did with Tata as well. I think when possession-wise, we were a really good team overall. We have very technical players. And on top of that, we need to be aware that we need to defend as well. It's not only going forward. Sometimes you have to run back to get that ball back. So that's what we're working on. And yeah, it's good. I think it's for all the players that in the last 2 years we had this South American input, especially from me coming from Europe. I had many coaches over there that had just had a different approach. But Frank has another approach as well. So as a player, it just helps you grow and helps you get multiple ideas of what you can do in certain situations.
I'm just curious. You guys are leaving, I know, next Friday, but with all like the Super Bowl hoopla, are you guys going to try to go see any of it or any of the kind of crazy stuff going on downtown? I know you have a job here, but I don't know, afternoon, evening?
I live close by here, so I don't get to go downtown very often. But I think it's very good for the city, and it's very good with that stadium. I think the league was very happy when the MLS Cup was in Atlanta. Now the Super Bowl is here as well. It's set up for a great event, so hopefully it will be a good game, a tight game, so it goes all the way, and it's a lot of intense mood there. So it's the biggest sporting event in the world, right? And that's in Atlanta, and that says something. So yeah, we're not here, but I think we will all watch it.
Thanks for the win.